Welcome back to the JSFL. We are here on Monday night prime time for a pretty good matchup. Two of the lesser overall teams in the league, but they're looking for some blood tonight. We got the Charlotte Bats at 2-6, heading to the 1-7 Cleveland Pirates. So we're here in Cleveland on a Monday night, as they almost beat the top-rated team of last week, 7-1. They almost beat the Seattle Natives that were one of the best teams in the league last week, but they fell in the end. But now they have a little more easier of a challenge, I think, in the Charlotte Bats. And they host the home, so they're really looking for that second win on the season. But for the Bats, they're trying to lock up the East and get that third win on their season. You gotta think the Pirates are pretty much out of the playoffs, but they want to finish off the season strong. So we're here in Cleveland tonight. So let's get this thing underway in Cleveland. This is the last game before we hit week 10, where some teams losing some key players. And an actual interesting thing that the Miami Wade did, they put their number 2 wide receiver, Joseph Carousel, to the halfback position. So let's see how that works out for them next week. But interesting for them. So they lose one of their best receivers. Now here in Cleveland, let's get this one underway. Takes it out from his edge of the goal line, and he gets it out to the 21. And that's where Cleveland will start their first drive. So we look at Danny Rodriguez this season. 132 completions out of 204 attempts, 1,444 yards, 6 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. So Rodriguez not the best season so far, but maybe he can make that better in the stretch of this. So on 1st and 10, Rodriguez throwing this one out, and that's hit, and that's dropped for a loss. Rodriguez tries to swing it out, but nice covered by the Charlotte D. Henry Virgin with that tackle. Charlotte isn't known for their best defense in the league, but that was a great play. 2nd and 15 now. Here's Rodriguez, 2nd and 15, trying to get more yards, and that's one right at the middle to the tight end, Larson. Sean Larson with a nice catch there, as it's now, no, that's Mario Bowen, my bad. Mario Bowen up the catch in the middle. Big receiver, didn't think that was him. 3rd and 4 now for the Pirates after that 11-yard completion. So Rodriguez and the Pirates on an early 3rd down. Let's see what they do here. Don't want to go 3 and out. Rodriguez hands this one off. Evans running up the middle. Gets that one to the 39. And that is the 1st down for the Cleveland Pirates. Ted Evans starting the day off strong, gain 11 yards. And this Pirates team's got better and better over the games, I think, on that run game. Evans has just got proven himself a little more each game. So on 1st and 10, the Pirates might be on a roll now. Here's Rodriguez giving this one off to Evans. Evans cut into the middle. Jeez, what a workhorse. And that one goes for 10 yards, and now it's 2nd and inches. Derek Dirt, the safety, that has to go all the way up there to get the tackle. So Evans getting some 2 really big carries at the beginning of the game. And Pirates look like they want to get some run out of him tonight. Here's Evans again, getting the 1st down as he pushes himself to the Charlotte Bat side of the field. 24 yards already on the day of his first 3 carries. He was averaging 8. The Pirates' run game wasn't the best. Definitely isn't the best in the league. It is the, the ninth best run game in the league. So in that bottom half, and that one goes nowhere actually. So now we look at this Pirates offense. I think the person you gotta look here is gotta be Ted Evans. So you just saw they were trying to get him involved, and he's gotten better over the season, as I told you, and I think he's gonna be a part of this Pirates offense tonight. Got Rodriguez, but he isn't the most effective quarterback into his older stages of his career. But their offense is actually ranked number 11, so not really good. Here's Rodriguez throwing on first down. That one caught, and it gets to the 36. So not miss a pass yet out of the three he's done for Rodriguez. As that one goes to the tight end, Sheldon Larson. So first and 10 now at the 36. As the Pirates' first drive went pretty well. Had a struggle at the beginning, but now it's been on a roll. Evans, first down. Not as big as his normal plays. He goes nowhere that time. And now we go to this Charlotte defense. Sylvester Carey, pretty good edge rusher for this team. Look at the linebackers. Not many mentionable names, but Henry Virgin, he's pretty good on that line. And this secondary is not to be messed with. William Fast, Damien Target's great corner duo. And then when you add Derek Durrett, pretty good roaming free safety, you have a whole lot to deal with. As they are ranked number 7 in the league on defense. So the Pirates now, 2nd and 10. See what they do here. Give this one off to Evans. Oh, he stumbles, and that one's going nowhere. Two rushes. The last two rushes from Evans gone nowhere. So maybe you have to go to the air from Rodriguez on this play. Kind of good drive so far. You don't want to see it go to waste. That's holding strong right now. 3rd and 10 now for the Pirates. Rodriguez throwing this one. That's caught. Makes a move, and that is a first down for the Pirates. Great throw by Rodriguez, and nice moves by Ted Evans to get himself for the first down. Because if he would have got hit there, that wouldn't have gone. But Evans makes a move, and that's the first. Derek Dirt with the tackle. I think that was the corner trying to pick it off, but he missed it. He should have went for the tackle. If you're greedy, you're going to get burnt. That was William Fatch trying to go for the interception. I mean, if he would have got the interception, it probably would have been a pick 6, but got to make sure they don't get that first down. 1st and 10 now at the 22, almost in the red zone. Evans gets the carry. Only 2 yards out of that. No, that's Jeremy Ortiz. My bad. Ortiz, only 2 yards. Henry Virgin with the tackle. So 2nd and 7 now for the Pirates. What they're doing this play. A lot of tight ends on the left, as you can see. Rodriguez. And he's going to go down. That one. Gerald Lush, the defensive tackle, getting in there for the sack. As he has had a little bit on the season. Not definitely one of the league leaders, but he has had 4 sacks now on the season with that one. As he powered right through everyone for that one. As he buries Rodriguez in the backfield. I didn't talk about Lush when we were opening up the defense, but he is also there. He might not have those stats, but he can change a game. 3rd and 14 now for the Pirates. Rodriguez looking to throw this one up, and that's caught. And they're in the red zone at the 11 now. As Rodriguez does a nice sideline throw to Jonathan Anderson. As they keep converting on these long 3rd down plays and keeps him in it. That one, Jonathan Anderson found his hole in the D. 3 people were there right after, but found it. Found the hole, exploited it. Pirates have a very long first drive here, almost eating up a whole quarter almost. But first and 10 is their margin. Rodriguez on first and 10. Don't want to get sacked here, and he goes down again. Gerald Lush, his 5th sack of the season. He's in the zone now. Watch out for Gerald Lush. The middle of the offensive line can't hold him. I don't know why. He's just pounding through this Pirates offensive line, just looking for the quarterback. And there's 2 other players from the bats there, so this offensive line already showing troubles in the first drive. Now with Lush feeling confident, you're really going to have to double cover him. So 2nd and 16 at 17. That makes it complicated for the Pirates. Second and 16. Now this one, Evans. Evans trying to power through. It goes nowhere on that play. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So now, Pirates looking maybe to go for the air. I don't think there's any other thing you can do here. You got to go for the air. 3rd and 16. No backs with Rodriguez, so they're definitely going for the pass here. Rodriguez looking on 3rd and 16. Dumps this one off, and that's incomplete. Great defense. Looking for Evans out of the backfield, hoping he can make a play. But it was covered up by the Bats defense, and it's 4th down. I think that one was Fats. Yeah, it was William Fats, their #1 corner with the great coverage on that one. That secondary is not to be messed with. So now 4th and 16 as the field goal unit. After that long drive, it's got to be disappointing. Almost an 8-minute drive just to have a field goal. If they make it, that is. So now 4th and 16 as the field goal unit is. This one for 34 yards. It is up and it is good. The Pirates go up by 3. So the Pirates take the early lead. So now the kickoff unit, and the kick is away, and we get to see the Charlotte Bats first drive offensively. Nice kickoff, kick return as it goes to the 28. Great to see Josh Jamerson here tonight in Cleveland. He has 148 completions, 251 attempts, 1,619 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. As he a little bit better stats than Rodriguez, but see what he does here. 1st and 10. Cleveland kind of looking like a blitz. Didn't use this one, Adams, and he's swallowed up. Drop for 3, and that's not how you want to start off a night. But for Joshua Todd, he'll take it. Just swallowed up, as you can see the pressure already by Cleveland, and you might have wanted to just audible to a pass play because they looked like they were stacking up that line. Adams, 2nd and 13. Bounces one to the outside. Adams for first down, as that's a nice run. 19 yards and a first. So the bad first run, but that's what can happen if you let Adams hit to the outside like that. Adams just bounced to the outside. That was great. First and 10. Jamerson throwing this one. That one's intercepted. Ben Mullins with the interception. That is Jamerson's 7th interception on the season. As for Mullins, he has his first interception on the season, being the #1 corner. So, Jamerson's first pass, and it's intercepted. Wow. What a start for this Cleveland team. Now it's Evans on first and 10 as he gets a little better game than he has done recently. Now it's Rodriguez throwing this one. That one goes to the 44, 2 yards. The 3rd and 1 now at 44. So big play here for the Cleveland offense to see what they do. Rodriguez throwing this one. That's incomplete. So let's see if they go for this now on 4th and 1. Now 4th and 1. This one hits the end zone and they'll start at the 20. So they get the ball back, but nothing to do with it. So it goes back to the bats. 1st and 10. This one goes to Adams up the middle. Adams breaks a tackle and gets to the 26. So he's pretty productive so far, and he hit the 2nd quarter as the bats are 0 and the Pirates are 3. So pretty low scoring so far. That's because of the Pirates' first initial drive was 8 minutes. So now it's 2nd and 4. Jameson throwing this one hot at the 35. That one, not an interception, it's a first down actually, and that one's is Tyler Jackson, their #1 receiver coming into this game. First and 10 now for the bats. Let's see what they're here. Jet sweep. Nice move, and he gets it to the 42. Tyler Jackson on that one for 7 yards. So little trick plays with the bats here. They did a fake jet sweep last time. Fake jet sweep last time, and this time they actually go with the jet sweep. So trying to confuse that Cleveland D. So we have 3rd and 1. Big play here for the bats. Jamerson looking to throw. He's gonna go down. ran out of time, and that was Joshua Todd in there for the sack. And for Mr. Todd, that is number 2 on the season. So Todd's had 2 sacks on the season, and that's pretty good for his overall. That's not really good, but so now 4th and 7, and this one blocked. The Pirates get to it. They scoop it up. And this one is a touchdown, Cleveland. The Pirates score on special teams. That one, Leo Patrick, the corner, flew in there like a bullet and blocked the one. And well, that wasn't Leo Patrick that flew in there, but got the scoop off. Who flew in there so quickly? I think that was Corey Banks, the strong safety. So they go up by 10, and now the Charlotte Bats starting to lose a grip on the score here. And now the kick is away. Taken out to the 28. And now we go to the Bats drive once more. Alright, so we're back in Cleveland. Bats on their possession now. This one jet sweep, but Cleveland read that like a book. Adrian Artist goes nowhere. So they keep trying these jet sweep kind of plays on Cleveland, but Cleveland has adjusted now, and it ain't working. Flew in there. So 2nd and 11 now. And so that was Weasley Francis, the linebacker, to get that tackle. Second and 11. Jamerson throwing this one. That's incomplete. Had a receiver down deep, looking for a touchdown, but Jamerson missed the pass. Jamerson also getting to his end of his career. Maybe that's the bat. Not the best overall, and he's getting older, so something the Bats could target in the draft. A lot of teams could target a quarterback in the draft. Even the New Orleans Musicians. Stuff Sky's getting older. 3rd and 11. Jamerson throwing this one. That's launched deep. Looking deep, and that's caught. Jameson launches a bullet. And what a change of field position for the Bats. That was Tyler Jackson wide open. So he misses the touchdown pass kind of completion. But that one won't make up for it, but that's a great pass. Tyler Jackson over the over the 2 Pirates over there. I was almost thinking Jamerson was gonna have another interception. So 1st and 10 at the 25 now for the Bats. Nice bomb from Jamerson to Jackson. This one is Adams. Adams breaking some room. Oh, he can't juke out the final player as he gets to the 7-yard line. So Adams now at the 40-yard mark. He's had some pretty good rushing games starting out this game. The Bats rushing attack, now one of the best in the league, as their rushing attack is ranked number 8. Adams wants to change that. Because he wasn't also that great at the beginning of the season either. They're giving a lot of carries to Gary Weed, because who knows why, but first and goal now for the Bats. Jamerson on first and goal. Let's see what they do here. Jamerson throwing this one incomplete. He just doesn't want to get that sacked. So Jamerson now on the second and goal. As he didn't want to get sacked there, so he just threw it away. Lived to fight another down. So second and goal now for the Bats. You wonder if they're going to go with Adams here to try to get some more yards or go for another pass. They go with Adams on the ground. He does not go much this way as he doesn't even get past the line of scrimmage. Now you're got to be thinking, I don't know what you're thinking. I mean, Adams could get it. It could have been just a bad play. You had to call the right play for you to use Adams. Or you can go with Jameson in the air, which is inconsistent. Like we're on a die at this point. Third and goal for the Charlotte Bats. Jamerson looking to throw. Throwing this one. That's caught, but at the 4. Don't know what he thought was going to happen with that play. But he got tight end, I think that was on the route. Yeah, there's tight end Jack Knott. But at what cost? Because that's not a first. I mean, that's not a first. Not a touchdown. He got some yards, but at what point? Unless you're going for it. Which I couldn't imagine they would. Your offense isn't that great. You have to go for it. So they are going to field goal attempt. And this one, 21 yards. They're going to call it. And the field goal is up, and it is good. Not blocked this time. As the Bats get it into a 7-point game. So the Bats score their first points of the game in the middle of the second. There's some fight in them too. So now we'll see what the Pirates' drive looks like after the scoop and score by their defense was the last points. Now the kickoff is away. And go to the 20. Because that will be dropped. First and 10 now at the 20-yard line. So now we have first and 10 for the Pirates. Evans looking up at first and seam. He jukes. Evans off to the races. 50. 40. Can he beat his last man? 30. No, he can't. But what a run by Ted Evans. As that puts him over 90 yards. What a carry. Some nice blocks, but Evans just working the holes in that one. Nice jukes all over. Had one more man to beat. That was Darius Simp. Simp tracks him down. And so it was a great juke by Ted Evans. And he put Derek Dirt in the ground, in the dirt. And Evans just had to beat one more man, but he couldn't. But what a carry by Ted Evans. The Charlotte defense just got pushed all the way back into the red zone again. Gerald Lush still on that zone, but here's Evans again, and that's not what you would want to see after the big carry. Charlotte's defense getting a little bit of revenge, only allowing a yard that time. We have second and 9 at the 15, so still plenty of downs, 2 more at the very least. But we'll see what happens here. They go with Rodriguez in the air game. Giving this one to, I think that's Jeremy Ortiz. Throw it out to the back end. No, that was Ryan Wilkerson. Or Ray Wilkerson, my bad. Henry Virgin with the tackle, now it's 3rd and 5. So interesting situation here. It's not far enough that Evans couldn't get that first down. But you could also go for the pass. So it's been 11 rush, 9 pass for this Cleveland offense. So they've been using Evans a lot. Here's Rodriguez throwing. This one blocked down. I don't know if his accuracy was on that one, but that might have been an interception if he had the angle. So Rodriguez could not convert on third down, and this leads to fourth. So another red zone opportunity go on wayside for the Pirates. The Charlotte Bats have let them get to the red zone, but they ain't letting much more. Fourth and 5, and the field goal is good. So they go up by 10 once more. They want to keep this double-digit game. The Pirates maybe not as attacking as they were in the Seattle Mays game, at least not yet. But they're keeping the lead against the Bats. Now from the 35. This one is sent away. And with a little over 3 minutes to play, let's see what the Bats do on this drive. Sheds a tackle, almost sheds two, and he gets it up to the 26. So the kickoff returns pretty good so far for the Bats. That one was 25 yards. No, that's 20. He has 25 yards per return, so that's pretty good. Adams, 7 yards per carry right now, but just 5 minutes ago, you'd think he's been the dominant back so far, but after that run by Evans, he has some work to do. So first and 10, using Adams on the ground game. Adams gets it out to the 27, so only a yard on the carry. That might hurt the yards per carry a bit. So through the air, it's been more of the Charlotte offense, but on the ground, it's definitely been Ted Evans in the Pirates. So second and 9, see what they do here on the back side. Maybe a blitz. Adams trying to burst the seam. Jukes, and that one is a second and inches. Third and inches, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he got, nope, third and inches. Great blocking there by the Bats. And Adams, if he could have broke one, if he would have juked to the left, I think that would have been a better play. They pick up 9 yards and third and inches, so big play here. 2-minute warning is almost coming up, so Jamerson in the bats, throwing. Jamerson batted up, almost intercepted for the second one. It would have been trying to look for that quick pass to his receiver, but that one is batted. That's fourth and inches. That one was dangerous for the bats there, as it was hit out of his hand somehow, and they tried tucking and rolling for it, but couldn't get that interception. So fourth and inches now, and they're gonna send out the punt team. So the Pirates have a little more than 2 minutes left to go in this first half, and they're going to try to maybe score some more points. So this one's taken out at the 10, and he only gets to the 15. So the Bats pin him back far enough. So now can their defense maybe not let the field goal happen? They've not let a touchdown happen on the defense yet, but they really don't want them to get some more points to stretch out that lead. So they're going to hope they can maybe get back to their offense before this first half is done. Time. It's Rodriguez looking to throw. Sacked, and that's buried. Henry Virgin in there for the sack. As he buries the quarterback for a loss of 7. For Mr. Virgin, that is his second sack on the season. So second and 17 for the Pirates. Looking in the run formation now. This one, it's Evans. Evans does a spin. He's broken loose again. The safety has to come up together, and that is 17 yards. He's broken 100. That's 16 yards, but he still has broken 100. Jeez. Ted Evans will not be stopped, and so will this Cleveland blocking. It's been great. Here's Rodriguez on 3rd and 1. Interesting decision. Why would you run it? Now it's 4th down in the Pirates. I would go for this, but I would use Ted Evans. That's interesting because Evans just had a 16-yard carry, and you're going to give it to Rodriguez? You got sacked on the first play of the drive? I wouldn't do that if I was the coach. Now 4th and 1, they send out the punt team, and this one's punted away. So the Bats have another chance to score some points. This time, they get out to the 32. A pretty good punt return, and it's still 25 yards per return. Very simple. We never looked at the offense and the defense for the Pirates and the Bats, but the Bats offense is the Pirates defense is 12. Jameson on 1st and 10. I'll say this in a second. Jameson launching this one, and that's out of bounds. But the Pirates defense is 12. Key player to look out for, I would say, Ben Mullins, the corner that got the interception. And then the offense for the Bats is 9th in the league. Tyler Jackson, good receiver, and then Joey Adams, a really good halfback. So 2nd and 10, we'll see what they do here. Jameson, 2nd and 10. Gets this one out to the tight end on the flip, and it gets to the 41. So 3rd and 1 now for the Bats. Jack not to catches 12 yards on the days. That was Leo Patrick, the one with the score for the tackle. So the Bats used their first timeout with 1 minute, 1 second left to go in this first half. Down by 10, looking to maybe catch up to the Pirates a little here. Get a field goal, maybe even a touchdown. Third and 1, the Pirates now trying to bring some pressure, and that one dropped out of his hands. Great pressure there by the Pirates, and it's 4th down. It's been a lot of 4th-and-1s, 4th-and-inches, and there's been punts. So I think at one point, one of these teams got to go like, let's go for this. Who knows if that moment's now or not, but we'll see. 4th-and-1, no, the punt team goes out. So it's been a punt game in these last 3 minutes of this half. It's been like 4 punts. This one's going to be sent deep all the way to the 1, and it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. 51 seconds left to go at the 20. Let's see if the Pirates can muster up something of a drive. I just looked at the O-line stats for each team. The Pirates have the worst O-line in the league, giving up the most sacks. So 1st and 10 here. Rodriguez throwing this one. That's caught. Sheldon Larson. It's not need more plays downfield, I would think, but maybe I don't know what they're thinking. Here's the timeout, and that's 2nd and 6 now after 4 yards. I think we gotta go a little more deeper into the playbook now. So Rodriguez in 2nd and 6. Throwing this one to the outside. That's incomplete. And now we have a 3rd and 6. Up by 10. The Pirates are. Maybe just try to get 1st down and then run up the clock at this point. Bring this thing into halftime. You're up. Don't risk anything. 3rd and 6 now for the Pirates. Rodriguez throwing this one. That's caught down deep. As he gets it all the way to their 43 as they use their 2nd timeout. So maybe the Pirates have had a play call in their mind. 37 seconds left to go in the first half. They have 1 timeout. So if they want to score, and they get in the field range, they're going to have to maybe make one more deep play. At their own 43, let's see what the Pirates do here. Rodriguez looking to throw. Down deep, that's the tight end. Sheldon Larson burning the whole entire team, and he gets it up to the 17-yard line. 30 seconds left to go. Still plenty of time. Maybe touchdowns in their mind now. What a great play by Sheldon Larson. Actually burning out the strong safety. Strong safety trying to catch up with them. That was Sean East, but trying to catch up with the tight end. He's not one of the best strong safeties in the league, definitely, for the Vats, but maybe that's something to go for in the later rounds of the draft. Because that secondary is also already pretty good with Derek Durr and the two corners, Davian Targets and William Fats, but Sean East is their weaker side on that secondary. Maybe they're building a defense here in Charlotte. 1st and 10. Rodriguez throwing this one. That's Sheldon Larson again. Gets it up to the 5, and are they going to hurry up or are they going to call this timeout? Who knows? Let's see here. They might call the timeout. Sheldon Larson gets into a 1st and goal, though. They used their timeout with 16 seconds left to go in the game. In the first half, my bad. So, did they go with the pass here and try to make it an end zone pass? So, you got to make sure you don't get sacked or it doesn't go inbounds if it's not a touchdown. So, risky here. They're going to go for it. Looking like a run play. I would not do that, but maybe it's play action. 1st and goal. It is a run. Evans, they're risking it, and it pays off. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Pirates score again. Ted Evans, what a risk. I was thinking pass. I don't think anyone in the building was thinking they were going to go run there. But Evans pulls it off. And what a play by the Pirates. Ted Evans. Another touchdown on the season. And that number is 5 for his touchdown rushes. That's his 5th of the season. And now the extra point to put them up by 17. And it is good. So the Pirates are going to take a pretty good lead going into halftime. 6 plays, 80 yards, 37 seconds. So really great drive there by the Pirates. So 14 seconds left to go in the first half. We'll see if the Bats want to try anything at all. I think you just got to take it into halftime by now. So now the kickoff is away. Let's see what the Bats do here. The kickoff return's been pretty good so far. This one goes out to the... Oh, I thought that was 78 was him. And I thought he broke free. But the 34 they'll get it to with 10 seconds left. And that's another great return by the Bats. So here's Jamerson. 1st and 10, launching this one. That's caught. So they take a timeout, 5 seconds left to go at the 48. So if they want to score all for a field goal, which I think is the only thing you can do really here, you got to make a really quick pass, but it's got to be deep. And then call that timeout. So, interesting decision here for the Bats. What did they play call here on first down? First down. Oh, not first down. First down. Jamerson. Needs to get this pass up quickly. That's too high. They're going for the Hail Mary. Oh, gosh. Bad decision. And that one is going to end the first half. So, Bats 3, Cleveland Pirates 20 is the Pirates having that home field advantage, maybe doing pretty good here. But Ted Evans, what a breakout half for him. Great yardage, exploiting that defense this whole time. And what a great touchdown at the end of the half to close it out for such a good half. Charlotte Bats got to be able to contain him, and then Jameson makes some questionable passes, questionable play calls by both coaches here. But Cleveland does have that lead, and they're hoping to keep it out for the second half as we get both teams back on the field. The Bats really want to win the East, and they need a win here tonight to do really so. They need at least 2 more wins to close out the East. I need 3 wins to close out the East. My bad. That's for definite. So this one goes to 30, as they've had pretty good returns. I'm not gonna lie, the special teams from the Bats is kind of interesting to watch. So Jamerson and the offense coming back out. See what they worked up in the halftime locker room. Jamerson throwing this one. That's intercepted. First half throw, first one was intercepted. Second half throw, first throw, intercepted. This time, Leo Patrick. His 8th interception of the season thrown by Jamerson. And for Leo Patrick, that is his first interception of the season as well. Looking for his receiver, but Leo Patrick got in there quickly. Jeez. Jameson has not learned a single thing. So 118 yards for Evans in the first half. Let's see what he does here in the second half. If he puts up the same numbers, what a great game it would be for him, but you can't expect it. Or maybe you can. Who knows? First and 10 here, Rodriguez. Looking to throw. This one, caught. Rodriguez not the most numbers on the day, but it's it's a pretty good catch. Mario Bowen gets the catch here. As he hasn't been the most productive on the day for Rodriguez, but he has been pretty clutch. I think he's been underrated in this game. We've all been having eyes on Ted Evans, but Rodriguez has been pretty consistent. This pass offense for the offense in Cleveland is number 11, so not the greatest. Here on first and 10, this one's Evans. Not going a single place. Evans kind of only getting a yard on that one, and the Bats saw that one coming. Virgin to get the tackle. So they're at the 27 and second and 9 with 8:57 left to go in the third. For the Pirates this time, and Sheldon Larson breaks it to the outside. Sheldon Larson, end zone touchdown, the Pirates. Sheldon Larson, what a play. Powering through the whole sideline of the defense. Let's watch this. He caught it. Broke a tackle. Outran, I think that's Sean East. And then powered through one more player to get to that pylon. What a great play there by Sheldon Larson. And that he used to have the most yards in the league on like week 2 to 5. Pylon goes out. Camera. That's great. And so Sheldon Larson, 4th touchdown reception of the season. Rodriguez's big target has been Sheldon Larson for the end zone. The second most touchdown targeted guy is anybody that has 1 touchdown on the team, because he hasn't done the most touchdown passes, but there's one. So this one, kickoff is away. And let's see what the Bats do on this kickoff turn. It's been the most highlight of their offense. Oh, and they get to the 25. So nothing too razzle-dazzle there, but 26 yards per return for Darius Simp, I think that is. Here comes out Jamerson. 2 interceptions, 0 touchdowns. Only 82 yards. And over 50% of his passes have been incompletion. So, terrible game so far for Josh Jamerson. I'm not lying, he's been terrible out there. Jamerson now hands it off to Adams. Maybe the highlight of the offense, and he gets this one to the 42. 69 yards now with 9 rushes. So he's on pace to probably get a 100-yard game as well. And I'm thinking if you're Charlotte, you're not going to have Jamerson around for long. He's got to be gone. I think if you have an early pick in the draft, which I think they'll have a decent earlier pick in the draft, got to get rid of Jamerson. First and 10 now for this Charlotte team. Fake jet sweep. It's Adams. Bouncing it to the outside. Can he break some room? He does, and he gets it out to the 35. 92 yards now. This Adams is eating this defense alive. So Joey Adams now pushing it to the outside. So first and 10 now for the Bats. Here's a jet sweep. This one gets pushed out to a first and 10 with Tyler Jackson. So first and 10. This one, Adams. Oh, that one's going to get pushed. 4 people of the Cleveland defense getting back there on that one. Second and 11 now. This one is Roger Andes, and he goes nowhere. Third and 10. Now, Jamerson looking to throw. He's sacked. That is Delibert Ellis. And he sacks him, and it's 4th down. Jamerson gets absolutely demolished on that play. This one up, and it is good. So we're back in Cleveland, and I just got the free agents of the next season for season 2. The free agents who want to be released and don't want to be part of the team anymore, they just get to leave. No fight. So, yeah. And if they don't want to leave and the coaches don't want to sign them, they get to go. So, we'll read those over the time. Well, let's get off to this kickoff. Pirates get this one now. Trying to change field position a little bit. Swerving in and out, and they get to the 25. So let's go into the East's free agents. For the businessmen, they're gonna let Bill Gregors go after the end of the season. The defensive tackle, he's okay. I'd give him a C rating. I don't know. His stats are 13 total tackles, 9 assists, 3 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. So now let's get back to the game. I'll talk about this on the podcast what I'm talking about now. First and 10. Throw this one. Rodriguez. Incomplete. Now we go to the bats free agents. No one got let go from the bats. Everyone wants to say. And the wave. One of the biggest quarterback free agents. Yes, it's Warren Jones. He doesn't want to be a part of Miami anymore. Second and 10 now for the Pirates. If I was Jones, I want to be released from the Miami Warriors too. Rodriguez throws one second and 10. Throwing that's caught and out to the 27. Then we go to the New Orleans positions. They let no one go. No one wanted to be let go. In the Forcers, we got two free agents. Howard Morgan, the backup halfback, and Rudy Brook, their starting tight end. So, decent prospects. 38 now for the Pirates. Fake. Rodriguez looking to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket. Throwing this one. Let's bat it down. He had plenty of time. He couldn't even get the wide open receiver. 4th and 8 now. As Bats play some good defense. Now we go to the Gila Monsters. They let one person go. It's their right outside linebacker, Eric Prostit. Eric Prostit. My bad. I always struggle saying this name. Well, a great right outside linebacker didn't let go. So a team that needs a linebacker could definitely pick up Eric Prostit. The Wind let go the most players. Letting go 6 players. It's unbelievable. So we'll talk about this after punt. Punt being sent away from the Pirates. That one gets out to the 18. But the Pirates, the Wind let go, their whole freaking front 7. William Torres, Chris Johnson, Walter Hill, that's older linebackers. Erwin Badger, Don Pagan, and Hollis Dugan, that's older left, and then that's older D-line. So that's a lot of free agents. They might get some of them back, who knows, in free agency, but that's unbelievable. So 1st and 10, Jamerson. Throwing this one that's caught. Jack Knott gets it out to the 23. So yeah, they let go a lot, so it's going to be hard to imagine them letting that many people out. Earthquake let go of left outside linebacker Andrew Carter. Seattle Natives let go of left tackle Philip Barnes. That's their only let go. Jamerson on 2nd and 5, throwing this one that is caught. Shins off a tackle. Did he have that speed? No. He gets it out to the 32. Great running though. 28 yards after the catch, and that was Adrian Ontis. Nice catch, but he didn't have that speed. Yeah, so they just keep most of their team. Fisher's let go of another quarterback. That's Scotty Hoover now in the free agency. Lance Bennett now also defensive tackle leaving Minneapolis. Now for Detroit, I'm so sad because we let go one of our best defensive players. Matthew Harmon, the right end, is being let go from Detroit. Here's Jamerson throwing that one. Oh, surprised he didn't get that one. That was actually a decent throw by Jamerson. So Matthew Harmon, great edge rusher. Maybe the Wind pick up on him, or maybe Detroit sends him back, I hope. Cleveland in the final free agent goes is middle linebacker Wesley Francis doesn't want to be part of Cleveland anymore. Those are all the free agents coming into the season 2. Joey Adams on 2nd and 10. It's nowhere on that play. So yeah, I'd say the best free agent is, I don't know, it's probably got to be William Torres or Chris Johnson. Warren Jones is up there, Matthew Harmon. Like 490 overall, I think. Pretty good for free agents. Pretty good people. But let's get back to the game. 3rd and 10. That's kind of marching. Jameson throwing this one. That's caught. That one. Adrian Ontis again. His 3rd catch. He's on 79 yards now in the game. Boyd Banks gets the tackle. That's trying to claw themselves back into this game. Here's Jamerson on 1st and 10. Throwing, this one's caught. End zone touchdown, the Bats. Their first touchdown of the game. This one is Ross. I don't know who that is. My bad. I don't know who the receiver is. That is Joseph Ross. My bad. So, Joseph Ross. He has had 3 catches and 40 yards. It's his first touchdown. Oh, he hasn't had much production. That's probably why I don't know. So, Joseph Ross. Not even over 50 yards before today, and he has a touchdown. So, the extra point is up, and it is good. And just like that, we have a 14-point game. 6 plays, 83 yards on that drive. Then you can see the time. Oh, it's 2:12. 2 minutes, 12 seconds for that drive. 4 for 5, 80 yards for Jamerson. That was a pretty good drive for him. Still not going to make up for the pathetic day he's had so far. But if he can get his team back into the race on this one and maybe get them that win, I'd count it a decent game for him. I'm surprised Jamerson didn't got let go out of the Bats. Just want to keep him. So the kick is away. Let me see what the Pirates do here. It's to the 24. As we'll see if the Pirates can get their offense. Another touchdown here. Rodriguez marching back onto the field with this Cleveland offense. See if they use Ted Evans on this first down play. Maybe look like it's a stretch. No, Rodriguez looking to throw. This one caught. Sheldon Larson. What a big day he's had. Just tearing up the defense of Charlotte. 131 yards on the day for Sheldon Larson. Jordan Wasted with the tackle. So 1st and 10 now for Cleveland. They're marching this ball once again. Rodriguez throwing this one. That's incomplete. Oh, looks like he had a receiver down deep. I think that was Ted Evans. So 12 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the game, or until the end of regulation. The Bats want to get the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. Early step to doing it. Here's Rodriguez throwing that one over the heads. Rodriguez trying to get that ball to one of his receivers, but throws it a little over. Third and 10 now. Rodriguez. And they converts. Throwing this one. That's down deep. Out of bounds. And it's 4th and 10. So Rodriguez stalls out in the Cleveland offense and shut down by the Bats. Oh no, that wasn't really great accuracy at all from Rodriguez, and this leads to a 4th and 10. So Charlotte may be looking like they want to play down here. Another good offensive drive, and they're in this game. Cleveland's coach can maybe see that coming. He's going to send his offense out. He'll send his defense out with the game plan and hoping to let them not score. This one bounces in the end zone. They're going to get this at the 20. Maybe that's better than having them get a good punt return like they have been getting. Here comes Adams, 7.5 yards per carry, 91 yards. He really wants that 100, and definitely can easily get that with more than a quarter left to go. But the last few plays, he's been shut down. 1st and 10. This one, Jamerson looking to go. Swings it out to Adams. Adams gets shut down, only 2 yards. 2nd and 8 after that pass. Second and 8, Jameson. Throwing this one, that's caught. It's Adrian Ontis. Jameson's been kind of spreading the level around a little bit, but Ontis seems to be his favorite target. 4 catches, 84 yards. Cleveland has 10 more passing yards than Charlotte in this game. So now Jamerson on 3rd and 3, big play. He needs this first. Plenty of time in the pocket. Throws this one down the middle. That's caught. No contesting at all, and that one was easy pickup for Allen Rax. He had his first catch of the day for 20 yards. For this game, he had 310 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 21 receptions. So he was doing good for himself, being a 3rd string. So 1st and 10 now for the Bats. This one, Adams. That was just really slow. I don't know what Adams is doing there. Gets a yard out of it, but not what you want if you're the Bats at this point. And that probably will take our 3rd quarter to play down and head 4th quarter. Oh, nope, there might be a play. 4 seconds left on the clock, and they have to snap off. Yes, they do. Jameson. Last play of the quarter. Throwing this one incomplete. And that does it for a 3rd quarter of play. That's trying to claw themselves into this game. They're down by 14, 13-27, as the Pirates looking to get a home win here and go 2-7. Pirates don't want to go 2-7. They're trying to get this win to go 3-6. Jameson throwing this one. That is incomplete. So 4th and 9, and that one's incomplete. And you gotta be thinking, go for this. Has to be on the coach's mind. You have to go for this. I don't think you can just pass this up. Fine in the middle of the field, and they're sending out the punt team. What a bunch of idiots. I think you can already call Charlotte out of this game unless they pull out a freaking miracle. What a bunch of idiots. Questionable play calling by the coach through this whole entire game. And you're letting this offense that has been pretty dang consistent out on the field again. You got to be using Sheldon Larson, Ted Evans, and get your little twisty receivers in there with you. Ted Evans on 1st and 10. Getting it out to the 28, and that's 5 yards. So he's going to be trying to burn out this clock with the Pirates here. Still a whole quarter, but gotta be thinking just run out some clock. 25 pass, 15 rush, so they've leaned a little more to the passing side on this quarter. In this half. Rodriguez giving it to Evans. Maybe they're going to try to get him going again. He gets 3 yards on this carry, and it's 3rd and 2. So Evans, 127 yards. You gotta think you can use him one more time here on the 3rd down. Or maybe he's out of steam, and you gotta go for a play action. At least make them think you're running with Evans. 3rd and 2. Let's see what the play calls here. Pass. Rodriguez throwing that one quick. It's it's Sheldon Larson. And he gets this one to the 50. What a play. And I called it. They're going to be using Ted Evans and Sheldon Larson. 150 yards on the game for Sheldon Larson. What a play. 9 catches. Jeez. He's been all over this field. They cannot find the linebackers to cover this guy. And you think that corner can contest him? No way. He could be going for that yards title again, especially because the Timothy Morgan leading receiver is injured. 1st and 10, this one. Caught. Sheldon Larson, once again, 7 yards in 2nd and 3. Sheldon Larson just eating this defense alive, averaging 15.7 yards per catch. Every time he's got the ball in his hands, he's been dangerous. Even this play, you think he's going to go for like 2 yards, he stretches his body, turns the corner, gets 5 more. Second and 3 now for the Pirates. This one incomplete. So 3rd and 3 now for the Pirates. And what do you call here? A little under 8 minutes left to go in the end of regulation. 3rd and 3. Rodriguez throwing this one. Caught behind the sticks. I think he edges way there. I think Ted Evans got it. They're going to call it a 1st down. Ted Evans bring it in, and that's a 1st down for the Pirates. So Ted Evans and Sheldon Larson, like I said, are going to be the key players to run out this clock. And look at that. Ted Evans, Sheldon Larson, the only people I've seen have the ball. Well, and Danny Rodriguez, obviously, but see what they do on 1st and 10. This one is Ted Evans up the middle, getting it to the 35, and that's 4 yards. Gerald Lush with 3 tackles. Second and 6 now for the Pirates. This one's caught. Sheldon Larson gets it to the 18, and that's 1st down. Almost. He's on path to get a 200-yard game. 11 catches, 174 yards. Sean East gets a tackle. First and 10, this one. Ted Evans going nowhere on the play, and that's stopped. 2nd and 8 now. Only 2 yards, but didn't go nowhere, I guess. Second and 8, this one. Evans trying to power nowhere again. Stopped at the line of scrimmage this time. Now we have a 3rd and 9. You gotta be thinking Aaron, Sheldon Larson, but maybe they're double covering him now. So interesting play call here for both sides. They've burnt out a half a quarter. And they're thinking that if they kept one more score on the clock, one more score on the board, that's over. Rodriguez throwing this one hot, and it's at the 11. Now Sheldon Larson, and 4th and 3 comes. So a field goal, and also I kind of you can kind of write this thing out. You kind of write the Charlotte Bats out now. It wasn't a turnover, and I think they're fine. The Bats gotta be praying here for a field goal block, and if a score would be great too for them. But if they get this field goal, I think I'm running the Charlotte Bats out. That was such a dumb idea to punt it on 4th and 10. And the kick is up, and it is good. They go up by 3 scores now. Up by 17. So the Pirates, prove the dominance a little more, and go up. So the pick is away. And let's see if the bats can have a nice turnout this time on the punch. I mean, on the kick. I think it's at a 26, so their special teams even got a little weaker as the skins went on. Still 25 yards per return, though. Very simple. So first and 10 now for the bats. Let's see what they do here. Jamerson looking to throw. Run out of time. No, he throws this one off. And I think that's Ontis. Yes, it's caught. Adrian Ontis on the sideline. 26 yards. Nice dot in there by Josh Jamerson. Hasn't had the best throws in this game, but that one, pretty good. I think Jamerson can be good. It's just inconsistent. I don't know if the Bats will keep him around for that much longer. I think they'll just draft a new QB. First and 10 now for the Bats. Midfield. Jamerson throws this one off, and he goes backwards, not even getting hit out of bounds. So second and 12 now after Jack Knott couldn't keep his feet in bounds. If he turned that one upfield, it could have got a few yards, but not that way. So down by 3 scores with 4 minutes left, almost impossible, but the Bats are going to try to get back. Runs Adams, and he gets just swallowed up. So maybe Adams not going to have that 100-yard rushing game as Cleveland's finally been showing up on the run D. Third and 14 now, so I would be thinking hurry up by now. Guys are going into hurry up offense. Third and 14 now for the Bats. Jamerson looking to throw. Needs a deep one. Jamerson run out of time. Gets hit, and that's picked off. The Pirates have it. Can he bring it all the way? 30, 20. Runs out the offense, and that's a touchdown. The second touchdown on a non-offensive play for the Pirates. That one, Corey Banks, safety, to pop out in front and say, "Oh, not today. I'm bringing that one home for my team." And this one's just gotten out of hands, folks. What a game for this Pirates team. That a lot of people thought would be the relocation team in the middle of the season. But now, end of the season, they're kind of showing they could be a team just with the right parts next season. And only getting rid of, I think they're only getting rid of one player, and that's Wesley Francis, and easily can be replaced in free agency. And you can get some more players free agency. I feel like the Cleveland Pirates could be a team to be reckoned with next season. So now for the extra point, let's see if this one goes up. Extra point is up, and it is great. Pirates go up by 24. So if you're the Bats, it's pretty much over by now. So they still need 3 scores, but they also need 3 extra points. I mean, 3 2-point conversions, my bad. So this this kick return goes out to the 25. Still 25 yards per return. Yeah, at least Jerry Sims has been consistent. Josh Jameson, 3 interceptions, 1 touchdown. It's not been good. If they had any chance before, they don't have a single one now. So they think they know that, but maybe get some good plays out. Bring it to next season. Bring it to next week. Oh, almost intercepted by D lineman now. Number 99 almost got there. Second and 10. Jamerson. Throwing this one. That's caught. Great pass that time by Jamerson. If only he could throw dots like those all game. That was Tyler Jackson. It's his third catch and 78 yards now for him, too. He's had a pretty decent game. He's had some long catches, for sure. He's this team's number one wide receiver. Just Jamerson hasn't called his number much. Ben Mullins has been assigned the task to cover Tyler Jackson. First and 10 now. Jamerson. Looking to throw this one. That's caught. It's to the 32 they get it. First and 10 now for the Bats. This one, Jamerson. Looking to throw this one. Almost intercepted once again. They cannot catch a break. Jamerson just way too many dangerous passes. Almost here to the 2-minute warning, and Bats trying to make this less of a kill. Abomination trying to get some points on the board. Trying to make it look like they had a chance. Jamerson throwing this one. That's caught up the middle. Jack Knox gets it to a first and goal at the 7. That play will probably bring us to the 2-minute warning unless they go really quick. Jack Knox, 5 catches, 40 yards. He's had a few targets his way. It's probably his biggest catch, though. I think a couple weeks ago in a primetime game, Jamerson launched a 31 into the end zone, kind of Hail Mary kind of pass, and he caught it. That's pretty cool. I think that was like one of my favorite plays of the season. Probably favorite play of the week because it was just, I don't know, it didn't seem that much, but it was pretty cool. So now we get to the 2-minute warning. Charlotte Pats 13, Cleveland Pirates 37. So we already probably know who the winner's going to be on this game, but we just got to watch the rest. First and goal now for the Bats. Jamerson looking to throw. This one swung out. Jack Knox gets 1 yard. So second and goal, no huddle. Now they're hurrying up. One-on-one on the top of your screen, you can see with Tyler Jackson. This one in the middle of the end zone. That's touchdown, Charlotte Bats. This one's Jack Knott. For Jack Knott, he's had a few receiving touchdowns on the season. That one, number 4. I think the most recent one before that was actually the 30-yarder. He's been a pretty consistent red zone threat for these guys. Booth reviewing it. I didn't really look if he had his feet in. Let's see. Just let the Bats have the touchdown. Oh, let's see this. That's 1. Oh, I don't think he had it. No, I don't know if that's good. What do they call it? That's what they call it here. I don't think it's good. Nope, touchdown, okay. So he must have... They're going for the 2-point conversion. They still think that with Gents, huh? I mean, I guess you gotta. Jamerson for the 2 points. They need this one, and that's nowhere near good. Didn't know if he knew his receiver was way out of bounds, but there was some guy in the back of the end zone, I'm pretty sure. And that definitely rode away the game. It was already rode away a long time ago. The fat lady's really singing now. You look, there's kind of wide open Jack Knott on the left side. But still a 3-score game now after that. down by 18. Okay, and now total yards for tight ends 140. So he's maybe hoping to get a couple more to finish this game out. Oh, don't know why I did that. So first and 10 to 45 for Pirates. Oh, I think they might have onside kicked it. So Rodriguez ran out of time a bit. He throws this one. Oh, had a wide open receiver. I don't know if that was Danny Rodriguez's fault necessarily, because I think it was decently close to the receiver. I don't know who I'd blame there. Second and 10 now. Rodriguez hands one off. That's Evans. Oh, if he could have made a move. So third and 10 for the Pirates now. I think to just close this game, you gotta just do a pass here. Third and 10 now. Rodriguez handing off. Evans. That one. Nowhere. Oh, game's already almost over. Didn't even notice. So that one most likely wrap up the game. It was a pretty good game. That looks like they might have came close to coming in at the beginning of the fourth quarter, but then the Pirates really took the reins and finished up this game. That's a great game. And we'll see if they punt it. I don't think they will. No, they're actually going to punt it. So we'll see if we see any wild plays here at the end. I think that one's going to go out. It goes out. And that is your game. So the Charlotte Bats get 19, but the Cleveland Pirates dominate and get 37. So Cleveland Pirates go 2-7, and the Charlotte Bats do the same, 2-7. So both these teams, well, Pirates are not having a chance. They're actually out of the playoff picture now, even though with this win. And the Bats, they are also, well, they're actually in the playoff picture. They're still ruling their division, but can they keep hold of it? That's the thing. So one team that won is out, and the other team's still in. But a great game here. Cleveland has some potential in the future, I think. As that will be is. I'll see you guys at the podcast after I'm done writing down this whole freaking new stats. That takes like a day. But I'll see you guys during the podcast.